Hey guys, so today I'm going to try and do some makeup. I got a couple of events coming up, so I thought I'd try out different makeup. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do a few over a few videos. And then towards the event, I'll decide which one I prefer. Um, I would try to do this with an independent mic, but due to having two toddlers, my independent microphone got broken. They snapped the cable. It was an accident. Shit happens. So I'm going to try and do my makeup with my headset on, because it's the only microphone I've got. So sorry if you can bear with me. Anyway, so here I have my little, well, not so little, makeup trunk. It's about half full, I guess. And I'm going to pick some items out of it to use. So I've got a few concealers, and yeah, I've been told to try some contour, so I'm going to try contouring. I did have these for Christmas, so I'm going to try these glaze holographic lip glosses. What concealer shall I use? I've got the Hide and Chic Superstay Liquid Concealer or the Contour Sculpting Concealer. Oh, that's a sculpting one as well. Yeah, let's try this Superstay one. Makeup palette. Yeah, let's go with the Brights coloured makeup palette. Makeup brushes. Okay. Is that that's the black eyeliner. Oh, I have to put that on every time I do makeup. Foundation. Which foundation should I go? I'll go for my usual Maybelline one. Is that it? No, I need eyeliner. Oh, I better get my close-up mirror out as a backup. And my new eyeliner. This is Avon. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think that's everything. Oh no, I always use this underneath my foundation as well. Okay, I'll leave it to the side in case I need anything else out of it. And I better get out my beauty blender for the foundation as well. Because I usually use just brushes like this. But I've been told to try doing the foundation with a beauty blender. Okay, I'll give it a go and see how it goes. Oh, for God's sake, I can't get it out. There we go. Beauty blender. Foundations. Okay, I think I've got everything set the way I need to. So the first thing I do is I use a primer. This is the Avon Magic Smoothing SPF 20 primer. I've been using this for years. One of my favourites actually. It's light. It doesn't like cake on. Right. It's hard to do this. Okay. The reason I have to use primer is because I had an incident a few years ago that caused a flask to explode in my face. And the scars from that, if it gets foundation on it, you can see it all cracking and everything. Is this, yeah. Well, an actor recently had an incident where I wound the cat up and she was kind of my face, so by there. So the concealer's gonna have to cover that and these patches under my eyes. And hopefully it'll work. And the good thing about this primer is don't need a lot of it. Okay, let's see. So I always go in with this one. Oops. This is a... Oh, I got it on eBay, I believe. Moisture Cushion CC foundation. It says, this one is the one that says that it can cover a tattoo. It doesn't, it lied. But at the end of the day, it does, however, help my other foundation to set properly. patchy, but it'll work. I always go over that one with the foundation brush just to brush it all in. With this one, it said that it is full coverage, blah blah blah. It doesn't, but it is a good base for over the primer to help the other foundation set. Okay. Any that I've used are going to go at the back over there. Right, so that's the 2 primers done. Now, the concealer, I guess? Okay, I've never used the concealer before. Okay. Strange. Feels weird. Okay. Apparently this is supposed to cover the black underneath the eye. And the scars. Well, truthfully, it hasn't really covered the black at all under there. Maybe I need to put more. Again, like I said, I've never used this concealer before. I've used a concealer, but not this concealer. Like, I haven't used, ouch. That was a bit rough. Okay, this just feels odd. Like, the wet on there just feels weird to me. It must be that it's too light for my skin, because it does not seem to be working very well. So I am going to grab the other one and see how that looks. Well, the other one's a lot darker. Maybe the first one was just too light. We'll see. Oh, I just put the concealer in my actual eye. Damn. Well, actually, that did work a lot better than the original one. So maybe it is just that it's the other one. That one's just a little way too light. But does it even say what color it is? Swan. That's so that would be porcelain. And this one is Vegas? No. This one doesn't actually say what colour it is. That one doesn't say what colour it is. That was this one. Maybe mix the two work better, but so you can't really, like on here you can because of how white the lighting is, But that's actually worked pretty well, apart from the bit I didn't do in the middle of my nose, because I'm an idiot and forgot. But the redness is still there, but the black is almost gone. That's not too bad. Okay, so now we go in to try this contour stick shine control. Well, how do you use it? Like, do you use it with the shine bit first, or with the that? Oh well, trial and error, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my mirror. Apparently, you're supposed to put it on your forehead, your cheekbone. I don't have cheekbones, but okay. Under your jaw. Probably is. I don't have cheekbones. I just have a big fat head. So I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll give it a go. See how it works. Mmm. That hasn't worked. That actually looks awful, and it doesn't blend in very well. Um, I just look orange. Um, yeah, this hasn't worked for my skin at all. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know, but yeah, that hasn't worked very well. I mean, especially this side. It's yeah, um, probably too light again. Because I'm not very good. I've never contoured. I don't see the point in contouring. If I got a big fat face, I got a big fat face. It's just how it is. So yeah, that hasn't worked. It doesn't look very good. Okay, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's giving it a base, I guess, but I'm gonna go in with my actual brush. If I can blend it into the rest of it, then maybe I can salvage this look a little. Blend it in underneath. I'm gonna put my foundation over the top and see if that works, because that has not worked, not at all. So let's just throw my usual foundation over the top of it, because that looks awful. Oh, that was a lot of foundation on my nose. Yeah, there's a lot on my head, wasn't there? That's okay. We're gonna We had to cover that weird contour stuff because it just looked awful. Okay. Okay, now that looked so strange, and I don't know why, but I have foundation running down the side of my pot. It's never done that before. That's strange. Put a little bit more over my nose. Okay, so I did go over my lips, which I never usually do. Probably a mistake to have done that, but now blend it with my actual usual brush, because I love my little foundation brush. In this lighting, I look like Data from Star Trek. Some friggin' white. It's not like, it's just this colouring on this thing. It's like on here it doesn't. Well, it does look white actually, just not as light. Okay, so I always go under my eyes first. I did my eyeliner fell on the floor. I just poked that right in my eye. Ouch. Okay. Now, there's more on the other one than there is on that one. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'll pick up the cap later. So let's get that and that out of the way a minute. Okay, so colour-wise for the eyes, I haven't decided what colour to go with. So like that shows you the colours that are in here, but I'm thinking it's quite white on my face, so maybe a shimmery colour. So let's have a look at maybe the gold, because let me show you the colours. So you got like this greeny colour at the top, they've got purple. Wow, the colour is definitely off in this because those are sparkly on the top and this doesn't show it sparkling. So I think I'll look at the red sparkly ruby colour. What colour is that actually called? Spiced rum. We're going to go with spiced rum, which is like this nice red colour. That's a bit bright. But that's the idea, they are called brights for a reason. So we're going to go in with the spiced rum colour all over the top eyelid. And we're going to spread it on that eye as well. Okay. Wow, that's bright. Very bright. Okay, so wipe my brush off. And then maybe go in with the next one along, which is this like goldy brown colour next to it. What colour would that be? That would be the Notting Hill. Notting Hill. Okay. And we do just above it, like not right the way up to my eyebrow, but just above the red. That actually looks quite nice. So we goes into like a goldy and then into the red. Is it interesting? I don't usually use two colours on my eye, but I've been watching a few tutorials. Not that I take much notice. I usually listen into the podcast associated with it, but because I love true crime, so I watch true crime and makeup things. But I'm used to remembering details about how to apply the makeup because, in one side out the other, unless of course there's anything to do with history or true crime. Okay. Okay, well this is different. Okay. Oh, I'll put it in my eye. Ah, shoot. Right under there. This is the drawback of trying to get it around the flaming headset microphone. Okay, so I have managed to get it on. Unfortunately, I did manage to poke it in my eye and underneath, as you can see. But the good thing about this particular foundation is it will cover that up under my eyeball. I just need to apply enough to cover. Like that. So I did manage to cover it. It's a bit annoying that happened, but it's fine. Now, what shall I use now? I guess it's down to the lips now, I guess. I do not use blusher. I don't even own blusher because if I put blusher on, I look like a clown. I already have enough redness in my skin. I don't need it. So we're going to do the lips. So, see as we've got a red and a gold. We have white, blue, or pink. I'm going to say maybe the pink. See as we got red and gold on the eyes. So let's see how this looks. Okay, it's interesting. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. Seeing the colour on the bottle, I thought it was going to be bright as hell, but no. Oh, it brightens up if you layer it, okay. Yeah, okay. Not really a colour I would choose usually, but I thought I'd give them a try. I actually like this colour. This come out, like, it's not in your face, like, it's what you, I guess it's what you class as Barbie pink. Yeah, it's like this would be great for the summer. This is great for the summer, this colour. But as you can see, it's really bright in the bottle, but it's not so like in your face on the skin. It does have the one thing that kind of is it's a little sticky. Well, for a few minutes, a little sticky. It's dry now, actually. Yeah. So yeah, I like these. My girls bought me these for Christmas. These are the Halo by Technic holographic lips. Don't know how much they were. Like I said, they were bought for me for Christmas. So, but yeah, I did try the blue one for New Year. Pretty, not in your face. Haven't tried the white one. I'm not sure if the white is white or clear. So we'll find out in another time. This is nice, but it's really, really claggy. Like, it sticks the lash together quite drastically. I'm wondering if, because it says a super extend lengthening mascara. It's good, it's nice, it's really dark colouring, but it's not lengthened the lashes. Unless I did it wrong, which wouldn't be a surprise. So love. But again, Avon. I do Avon myself, so this one, I believe I bought this for a wedding last year from Farm Foods, and it's the Revlon Tamex Revolution Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette. And as you can see, I've actually used it quite a bit because the green, it's got a few bits missing because I've used the green quite a lot, and the Soca Purple there. They're the colours I've actually used out of this palette. Now let me put the lid back on there. Now let's go to these. This one, really nice. It's quite dark. It's the Technic 3-in-1 Canvas Contour Sculpt and Conceal. It's the Contour Corrector. This is the liquid concealer. This was so light you could see the black under my eyes coming through, but put together, perfect. So I maybe either have to use those two together. I do have another one that's darker than both of those. Use that one in another video. This is this has been my go-to for years. This is the Maybelline 32 Hour Fresh Wear. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. I can't read. It's actually Infallible 32 Hour Fresh Wear by L'Oreal Paris. I've had this for 5 years, something like that. I just did something strange. What did I do? I dropped it on the bloody keyboard. And then there's my Avon eyeliner and my CCC cream stuff I bought from eBay. Oh, that is the look. Not bad for a first attempt at trying to do a makeup look using stuff I've oh, the contour stick, I almost forgot about that. Couldn't figure out what that end, like that's the contour end, right? Not very dark on my skin, but that's my fault. I chose the colour. What the hell's that end for? Like, that's white. Like, was I supposed to put that on first and then put the other one on? Is that why it looks so strange? I think it's a possibility that that's what happened. Because, like I said, I've never used a contour stick before because I am not very good with makeup. But, like, I do what I can. So this is the look we've ended up with. It's good. This has dried really well. Like, that is non-transfer. That is, which with some lipsticks, they drive me nuts. You've got to reapply them after every time you take a sip or something, and it's like, oh, it's all come off. And then you've got to keep reapplying and reapplying. This feels like it might stay on for quite a bit of time. Let's do a test run. Look at that. No transfer on the cup, inside or out. And still very much on my lips. Yep, it's perfect. Like I would get these again. If they do them in with different colours, I will be getting them because like these, it's still there. It, you know, unfortunately I already have cracked lips, so that's why I had to put the foundation over to give it a base. But I've literally got a lip there that's cracked because we've all been unwell the last couple of weeks. So that is the look. This I'd have to say is probably the look I would go for the one of the events coming up, due to the colour of clothing I'm going to be wearing. But I will have to do one with like more autumn. Like this is what I would class as an autumn colour. The one event is in September, which is a autumn, so this would be perfect. I have got an event coming up in the summer, so I'm gonna have to think next time of summery colours. I do have many more palettes. I've got like 4 palettes in total. So the next one might be a little bit more out there, or a bit more subtle. We'll have to see how it goes. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Good night. Hey guys, so today I'm going to try and do some makeup. I do have some new items, but I'll just go through them at another time. I do have some events coming up, so I thought I'd try some makeup out and see how it looks. Unfortunately, I don't have an independent mic, so I'm going to have to try and do my makeup with my headset on, because thanks to having 2 toddlers, my independent mic actually got broken. They snapped the cable. Shadow, why are you smelling the cat bed? Don't jump on my makeup box. Excuse Fred to stay. He's just gonna play while I'm recording.